Welcome back, True Seeker. It is a great day for Gematria, and that is thanks to Lord Jamar, the hip hop artist, part of the group Brand Nubian. He, in his own live stream, presented my book, Number Games, told his community to seek out the knowledge of Gematria, and again, he joins a very short list of people that have big platforms in this world who've helped get out the word. So again, thank you to all those people, including Lord Jamar, CeeLo Green of Goody Mob, and Gnarls Barkley, Larry Johnson of the Kansas City Chiefs, who did TFR with us. Of course, Jeff Young, the guitarist of Megadeth, who's been with us since about 2015. Or maybe it was 2016, but a long time. Jeff Young's been around for a long time helping promote the work. And thank you to everyone else, celebrity or not, all the people who have a platform who've helped to get it out. But yeah, there's so many people in the world of celebrity that I think would want to help share this knowledge, because a lot of evil stuff is going on in the world of celebrity, and a lot of these entertainers are getting, their lives cut short. And I'm guessing, if I had to guess how Lord Jamar became aware of my work, I'm guessing it's covering the death of somebody in the world of hip hop. One of these murder by numbers that the police sung about, that Slipknot sung about, that they made books and movies about. They've hinted about what they're doing all over the place. Just people aren't seeing it. So Lord Jamar is helping get the word out there. And again, for those of you guys who can't afford my book, I made it free to download on my Patreon page. You can get to my Patreon page by just going to my website, which is GematriaEffect.news. There's a link for the Patreon right at the top. If you're on a computer, it's right up on the top on the right side. If you're on your cell phone, you got to scroll down past the post, and then you'll see the link to the Patreon. But when you get to the Patreon, just scroll back. I just reposted again a week or two back. You'll see the free downloads. Because the way Patreon is, if you go there, if you're not a member, you have access to nothing that's paid for content. But the books I made free. So if you just go there, it's just public downloads. Number Games 9/11 to Coronavirus, my second book, is there. And also my first book, Letters and Numbers. And if you want to pay to download them, which is also an option if you want to help support the work. And again, you don't need to. I mean, if you're in a really bad financial spot, I'd rather you not give me $5, and I'd rather you just download the book. I'd rather you just do that if $5 is something you really can't afford right now. Again, reading it and taking the time to read the knowledge and help share the knowledge, that's the real mission here. So there might never be enough resources that come in for this work to, hire a team of people and do everything that I've been wanting to do, but the knowledge can still get out there. It's there right now, and if more people shared it like Lord Jamar, I mean, it would get out there. And if people knew where to download it for free, it would get out there more. So I want to show how this happened, because this is a re-upload by the channel, the YouTube channel right here. But this was a stream, and I just want you to see how this happened, because this was not. I don't think this was a planned topic, but I just want you to see how he got the knowledge out there, and it just brings a smile to my face. Check this out.
Here we go. Come on now.
Talk about it. Medical apartheid. Medical apartheid.
The dark history of medical experimentation
on Black Americans
in colonial
times to the present.
Harriet A. Washington. Everybody should get this.
Go get that.
Go get that. It's been around for a while. You know where I actually got it from? You will never believe it.
1 second.
I'm sure you got some shit. Don't challenge Jamar on books, nigga.
I mean, it is kind of funny, because I mean, he's in the middle of listening to his guest. His guest, he's talking about this, and then he's just like, "You never guess where I got it." He doesn't even care. He's taking out the headphones, and he's like, "I'm reminded of something. I gotta share. If we're bringing out books, I got a book to bring out here. Look at what book he grabbed, you guys."
Well, I just wanted to pull out some more information for the people.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, but you know where I got this, Jamar? Numbers. Oh.
Again, man, sometimes that happens though when you're having a conversation with somebody, right? Like their brain gets on something, and then you tell they're not listening to you anymore. But the thing in their thought, they got to talk about that. So, I mean, on one hand, I feel bad that he's cutting off the one dude, but he's just like, I got to get something out there before I forget about it. Now watch this. This next part's kind of funny too, when he mentions about the color of the covers.
Okay,
something about red and black titles on covers.
And again, my title is those colors because my book's about exposing who's behind all this wrongdoing, which is clearly the Jesuit order, and those are their colors. So, I mean, that's why there's the color scheme for the book that I chose. I don't know about medical apartheid. Maybe they also know it's the Jesuits, and we'll talk about that in a moment.
9/11 to coronavirus, okay?
Oh, shit.
And this really deals with the science of gematria. Oh, I like how books look about the same size in the camera.
Yeah.
This deals with gematria.
Uh-huh.
These motherfuckers use shit like gematria to unfold their diabolical fucking plans.
Exactly. That's well said. That's exactly what it is. And, leave it to a rapper to put it just right because rappers, well, I don't know about the modern era rappers, but rappers from his generation are good with words. They're wordsmiths. Now it's more about like making noises. It's like, okay, like back in the day, people smoked weed and they got creative and thoughtful and they wrote down good lyrics. Now it's like people are like taking Xanax and they're like, I can make this noise with my mouth. I mean, and that's what the music sounds like too. Also, R.I.P. to Biz Markie, who's the latest murder by numbers. Again, he sported the Georgetown sweatshirt. In the music video for Just a Friend, Georgetown has that Gematria 57, dead at age 57. And again, it's the Jesuits behind all this, you guys. We talk about it over and over with the deaths of the rappers. Eazy-E, dead 201 days from his birthday, supposedly from HIV, synced up with the Ice Cube Lethal Injection album. 201, if you read Number Games, teaches a lot about 201. I was hoping he was going to bring it up right there about Tuskegee experiment and the 201 controlled subjects and Event 201, the coronavirus outbreak simulation. Again, you guys, all throughout history, this number 201 been used by this gang in major ways to divide us. Last year, the only Confederate statue in D.C. fell on Juneteenth, 1 year before the new Juneteenth holiday of Albert Pike, who was a Mason and a slave owner. And then 201 days later, the Capitol insurrection happened on January 6th with the Confederate flag flying through D.C. And again, in Gematria, Confederates 201, like the Jesuit order. Number stamped all over history in so many ways, from Tuskegee to the Civil War to 9/11 to Oklahoma City to everything going on right now with COVID and just so many other things. So many 201 rituals in the world, and you'll see them clear as day if you know this code. And again, you want to know why Jackie Robinson really wore number 42? Learn Gematria. Again, here, Gematria. It's very simple. Chapter 1, I teach you the 4 base ciphers, the alphabetic order. A is 1 up to Z is 26. The reverse alphabetic order, Z is 1 back to A is 26. And then those 2 orders with numerology. And again, there's magic to each of these ciphers. But just look at what happens when you run the alphabetic order in reverse with the rules numerology. Like Jackie, number 42, right? And you write out slavery, it's 42. If you write out Tuskegee, it's 42. You write out Martin, it's 42. Malcolm X is 42. Huxtable is 42. Cosby Show, 42. Bill Cosby and the news on the 181st day of the year, the 42nd prime, and just right down the line. You got to know all the ciphers, though. You learn so much about Black history. History's got 42 in it, like February. Black history's February, right? The 42 month. And, so much of it's on the bus. You got civil rights leaders like Muhammad Ali, which is not his birth name, but the name given to him. Muhammad Ali's got the 42 and the 201 on it. The Jesuit orders 201, 201, in the control group for Tuskegee. Event 201, the coronavirus outbreak simulation right before the outbreak. And again, this whole time it's been going on, they've been racist about it. They've been telling people of darker complected skins that they're most at risk. They're the ones that need the vaccine the most. That's racism. Based on what bullshit-ass research? But yeah, that's who's doing this, you guys. And I think this takes some bravery and courage right here to be in the industry and help support this work. So, thank you very much to Lord Jamar and everyone else who's ever shared this work. And it is great to see. So, And I feel bad for his guest the way he got interrupted, but at the same time, it just shows me that he really wanted to get that out there, and he didn't want to forget about it. So I appreciate that. All right, Truth Seeker. Until next time.